Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Professor Dr. Rizwan Jamil Qureshi. Welcome to the new lecture of IT Need Assessment and Technology Evaluation. And today I am starting software process, requirement analysis and design. And main topics I am going to cover: nature of software development, system planning, system for the three management levels, software product development life cycle, problem statement for case studies, for example, different case studies with the problem description. Only 1 out of 3 software projects are completed on time, within budget, within schedule. And the reason is the software is a creative activity. It's not a manufacturing product, or it's not like civil engineering. We have to create a product based on the requirements of the customer and the problem of the software development as compared to manufacturing and the civil engineering fields. Requirements are continuously changing. In civil engineering, we know we are going to construct a building, how many rooms, hall, canteen, bathroom, basement. Or manufacturing a product, we know there are requirements. For example, car manufacturing, that for the 2022 model, what are the requirements we need to implement. But in case of software, requirements are continuously changing, release by release, and time to time, due to market needs or growth of the company or downsizing of the company, or the more users are involved. So it's difficult as compared to the other fields, and there is no silver bullet that we can say these are the successful activities to accomplish the project within budget, within schedule. And there are consequences of software development, for example, complexity, conformity, changeability, invisibility. It's a complex product. As size increased, complexity increased, functionality increased, so it's difficult to code, difficult to test, difficult to maintain, and difficult to manage. And the conformity, the customer has to verify, validate the requirements, and it's very difficult at the analysis level or at the design level until customer will see the working version. And it is continuously changing, changeability. It's going through a process of continuous update, upgrade, maintenance. So corrective maintenance, adaptive maintenance, perfective maintenance, preventive maintenance is there. Invisibility. So it's not like a visible product, it's invisible, it's a logical product. And there are accidental difficulties due to the software production practices because of human involvement, human intervention. Attributes mostly related to the fact that software is a social system, or information system is a social system, and you have to integrate the new requirements, functionalities. Because of that, we are continuously plugging the complexity. And in order to support the product, we have to understand. So understandability, supportability is equal to understandability plus maintainability plus scalability, because we have to upgrade it as per the new requirements of the customer, changing requirements of the customer. And these are related to stakeholders, the process changes, the modeling languages and tools. Function of interdependencies between components. So interoperability, integrity, integration, these all are the functions we need to consider. And when we integrate the components or the systems or the modules, we have to suffer the integration constraints, we have to bear the integration constraints. For example, programming language constraint, operating system constraint, hardware constraint, protocol constraints, specification constraints. And there is a possibility that module or a component or a system as a standalone, it's working as per the customer requirements. But after integration, because we have ERP systems, enterprise resource planning systems, we have integrated systems. So the data entered in one accessible to all and vice versa, like MADA or like Abshar in Saudi Arabia, Nadra in Pakistan, ID card, passport, custom, tax, or one link system, the banking system, ATM system. So the problem, integration problem, is that we are not importing and exporting the data after integration of one module, one component, or one system or one class. So data from one system or one component is not accessible from the other, or vice versa, or output of one is not becoming the input of the second. So that's common integration constraint we have to suffer, we have to bear. Software must conform to the hardware, software platform, and it has to integrate with respect to the standards of the company or the standards of the country where we are operating, where we are functioning. Like Standard Chartered Bank or Citibank, if these two banks want to open branches in Saudi Arabia, they have to follow the standards of Saudi banks, which is MADA, and it has to work as per the standards of the MADA protocols and specifications. And software must be built to accommodate changes because requirements are changing. It has to accommodate the changing requirements. So programming statements, binary language, library code, and the surrounding systems, they are already there in the context of the new system where it has to work, where it has to function. Stakeholders, any person who has interest in the project is called stakeholder. The people who have a stake in software project are customer and the development team, the software company, customer like users or the investors, and the software company including the programmers, developers, analyst, architect, integration manager, configuration manager, software quality assurance team. So information systems are social systems. It's developed by people, the software company, the developers, for people, the customers. The main causes of software failure can be traced to the stakeholder factor at the customer end or on the customer end and on the developer side. Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.